Hi, Leo. This is going to be your mid September reading. It's good for the sun, rising moon, and being a sign of Leo. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone that watches. If it doesn't resonate, try checking readings for your rising moon or Venus sign on this channel. You could find readings there that resonate with you instead, or just show you different aspects of yourself. If you would like a private reading because you like my readings, but general readings aren't really hitting it for you, which is natural, that happens to me all the time, book a private reading with me. The link to my website's in the description below. Leo, as some of you know, don't tell the other zodiac signs, you're my favorite sign. I have a whole channel dedicated to Libra. I'm very fond of Sagittarius, and I don't say it as often as I should. Leo is my favorite sign. It's for personal reasons because my heroes in life are Leo, so I have a deep respect for you guys. So let's get into it. I am deep in your energy tonight. I meant for this to be a you versus them love message, and I think that for some of you it is, but your guides, as I've been sitting here, they asked me to pull out more oracle cards, and I've been sitting here drinking coffee and listening, taking some notes, and they wanted me to use more oracle cards and more oracle cards. I feel like for a lot of you, this is also can be considered a singles reading. So I'm going to use the same spread I used for a you versus them, but I'm going to try really hard to make it about singles too, because I feel like there's a lot going on here for my Lion gang. First of all, out of the Awakened Soul Oracle deck, I got leadership, sovereignty, and at the bottom of the deck, I have forgiveness. Change is under here as well. You guys are, and look, there's a lion on it. My Leos are meant to be taking the lead in their lives, and you're also meant to be reclaiming your personal power with sovereignty. I can't speak tonight, you guys. Look at this chick. She's looking at these great masters, and she's looking at leaders that have come before her. Sovereignty is about kind of breaking from tradition and breaking the norm. Some of you maybe are starting to think about run your own business or take the lead. And it really involves claiming your own personal power and not living by other people's standards or norms, but by your own. And finding that delicate balance between making friends and family or, where you work happy or your community happy, but standing in your own power, being sovereign. Google the word sovereign. It's very powerful. And in order to do that, I think that there's something that you need to forgive and set free. You just need to set it free. If you can allow this forgiveness of yourself or of anyone else around you that needs to be forgiven, we often need to forgive ourselves as much as we need to forgive someone else. This is going to help you guys have more sovereignty and take the lead in your own lives. Yes, this is a badass bitch right here. I can see that you want to move into a new cycle. For my single people, that new cycle might be eluding you. Or if there's someone in focus for you, it's a renewal, but some things that have been broken need to be fixed, and there's a bit of a risk involved, and pride and ego is getting in the way. Pride and ego is a struggle for a lot of fire signs. Like for air signs, we overthink everything. The water signs, they are so deeply emotional. And earth signs, they're so grounded and practical. Of course, fire signs and Leos can be all of those things as well, but your ego might be getting in your way, your pride or someone else's. What came out of the Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck is butterfly and snake. Transformation is beautiful and it's time to heal. But I do notice that swan, time for a deep dive, is at the bottom of the deck in reverse. And be here now, which is hummingbird spirit, is also in reverse. So I can definitely see that moving into the middle of September, you are absolutely committed to transformation and to healing, which is a process that does not happen overnight. But I can see that some of you, I think the key to it and the key to that process is letting yourself take a deep dive. Really letting yourself go into your emotions deeply. You might be connected to somebody around you that's not committed to this process. I think some of you are also struggling with being here now in the present moment. Hummingbirds have a built-in GPS. They're unbelievable. Like, these animals are like butterflies. They can get anywhere just by feeling alone. This is an instinct that human beings, if they ever had it, have lost. So I think some of you are frustrated. I think you're having a hard time staying put. I think your energy might be a little bit scattered. And I think there's something about the past, learning from the past, that you might be having a hard time processing because it hurts. But I see you trying. I see you trying. And when you do, you will feel like your own sovereign and you will be able to take the lead. I think the forgiveness is definitely key. These need to stay right here because these are super positive energy. So let yourself go deep, okay? I think you guys are committing to this process. And I think by the end of September, you're going to be getting into a really good space. I did use the Illumination Oracle deck to talk about love or relationships a little bit. This could even just be happening within you. Passionate romance renewal is coming out. So wanting a renewal within, here's a second butterfly, transformative feelings. You want a passionate romance, but there's something that's broken that you feel the need to fix. You want to fix something that's broken. Just keep in mind that you can only fix what's broken with inside yourself. If somebody else has broke something, they have to fix it. Someone might leave their sunglasses at your place, and it's like an object you have of theirs that you want to return to them. A person around you, or this could be an extension of you, taking a risk, pride and ego, balancing the situation. So if there is a particular person in focus that you are actually engaged with, not your ex from 6 months ago that you haven't talked to, but like that you're engaging with, this person feels like they're taking a risk. They have pride and ego getting in their way. You could be connecting to another Leo, possibly a Sagittarius or a Libra. This person feels like they need to balance this situation out, or this could be all you. If there's another person in focus for you, you're both feeling this, drawn to you, but inadequate and hurt. So single or dealing with somebody, it doesn't matter. I think you want someone to be drawn to you, or there's someone that you feel very drawn to. If it's not reciprocated, or there's like a lack of reciprocity, this is making you feel inadequate or hurt. Or if you're struggling to get back out there and be passionate and have a sense of renewal, there are things that need to be fixed. Some of you are afraid to take a risk. There's pride and ego involved, and there's feelings of inadequacy that need to be addressed. If someone's making you feel inadequate, you need to tell that person that's how you feel and watch their response very closely. But you and another person might both be feeling this way. Yeah. So the reason for the reading is the Ace of Wands. Beautiful fire energy, definitely wanting a passionate new start. I have two aces on the table, and like a classic fire sign, it's got to be passionate, it's got to excite you, it's got to have growth potential. It can't be delayed, you can't be distracted to have this. So you definitely want this new start. You're seeing yourself as the Emperor and the Knight of Swords, the bold and the beautiful, Leo. Here's that leadership role. You're seeing yourself wanting something serious, wanting something logical. You want to get control of yourself in your life. But it's interesting, the Knight of Swords and the Emperor are different. The Knight of Swords goes rushing in with tunnel vision. Somebody could have raced at you and you were like, sit down right there, you little lunatic. So I see that some of you are racing towards this strong divine connection, or you're trying to take control of your life. You're trying to seize the moment. With the Knight of Swords, it's catch me if you can, people. Carpe diem. The Knight of Swords can sometimes feel somewhat underqualified, but he'll take a risk. He'll go out on a limb. But the Emperor is different than that. He's not taking any risks. He's holding still. So I think you're seeing yourself in both of these ways. If there is a person around you, they're nervous and anxious and a little insecure. Some of you are just dealing with a Pisces that wants stability. If this is all you, Leo, I see that you want this new start, but you're anxious and fearful. There's illusion. Things are not as they seem. And be mindful of illusion. This is a very emotional feeling. I want you guys in the sunlight. You do need to tap into your feelings, though, because you'd be kind of rushing and blind. The challenge is the Lovers and the High Priestess. So for some of you, there's a person around you that you want to have a new start with. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but it might be a secret. It might be under wraps. Someone needs to be quiet and listen to their intuition. The high priestess is listening to her intuition because she feels as though she needs to use it for a reason. This could be kind of an under wraps, elusive, mysterious new start to something. And the challenge is the lovers. So could it be a secret lover? Maybe for some of you. But for a lot of you, it's like you want this new start in your life and you want it to line up perfectly for you with the lovers. And you need to listen to your intuition. The high priestess is the challenge. So a Pisces or a Libra could be a challenge. A Gemini could be the challenge. But the challenge is making sure you and another person have total value alignment. Clearly, you want it to be hot. I mean, who doesn't? You might be sitting in your temple right now, listening to your intuition, wondering why this might be eluding you. I do have the Two of Cups here. I also have a life partner here. Yeah. All right, let's see what comes out further for you. Spirit, for Leo, how is Leo feeling right now? How is Leo feeling right now? The Fool, Aries energy. You're definitely wanting to be lighthearted. The Empress. So we've got an Emperor and an Empress here. So you're moving towards something serious. Some of you are moving towards a Libra or a Taurus. You see a lot of fertile ground. So you see yourself as the Emperor and the Knight of Swords. You want to boldly rush in. This could be a family too, with a child. I'm seeing a married couple here or parents. How else do you feel right now, Leo? The Hermit, you're withdrawn. So I have the Hermit and the High Priestess. They're like the esoteric brother and sister of the Zodiac. And this is the esoteric power couple right here. So I think that you feel the need to search your soul. I'm seeing a mated mother crone phase here. You want someone you can grow old with. You could have a Virgo in mind as well. So searching your soul about this, being very loving, having very high standards here. This Knight of Swords is not afraid of anything either. But it's like you also have a beginner's mindset. I think you're feeling this evolution for yourself. If there is a person in focus for them or what's in their environment, even if they're single, it's like whoever this is, they kind of seem to be eluding you with the High Priestess and the Moon. Almost making you question if it's really the lovers. How does this person or someone in the environment feel? The King of Wands. Well, you've got somebody's attention. So you could be dealing with another fire sign. They definitely want your attention. The Chariot. This person could be new in town. They could be a Cancer. The Three of Wands. This person might appear to have their back turned towards you. What does this person really want? Actually, no, hang on. Let me listen for a second. I think that for my singles, you've been waiting a long time for this with the Hermit. And the people like the guys or the women you've been looking at are maybe pulling out your King of Wands energy, which is more passionate friends and let's make it sexy and sort of secretive and elusive with the High Priestess here. And it's kind of bachelorette energy, which isn't bad or wrong. For my singles, it's like you're very driven and you want to move forward. You want a lot of long-term growth potential, but it's kind of like hurry up and wait. This person, if there's a person in focus for you, they might be at a distance. What action will Leo take moving forward this week or in this middle of the month? Five of Swords. Okay. Well, you see yourself as the winner in a situation that you've had to fight through. Had to fight through a lot to make the changes necessary to get to where you are now. I think you want to be giving in this situation and now you're going to wait. Okay. You're envisioning something very serious and stable here. Very traditional, very long term. I love all of these cards. I think you fought through a lot. I think you've been very generous in this situation and now you're going to wait and see if the fruits of your labor will actually go somewhere. This person does seem to be a little anxious and fearful, probably because healing and transformation is still needing to take place. And with the oracle cards here, there was inadequacy and feelings of hurt. So that might be this person's problem if there's a person in focus for you. And with the Three of Wands here, I think that you guys could be at a distance from one another. This might be a person coming into your life soon that you don't see yet. If this person is in focus for them, what action will they take? The King of Pentacles. Well, we got two kings on the table here. One is a married man and one is a bachelor. They might come into town a bachelor, but when they see you, it's more serious. What'd I just say? What'd I say? This person could be a Taurus. This could be a boss too. Passionate and also driven to succeed in life. This person does want to play by the rules too. The Star. They could be an Aquarius. This person could be very popular as well. If it's a person from the past, they may want some renewal. I notice that this King of Pentacles is looking up at the Hierophant. So for my single Leos, you are investing, wanting something serious and grounded. It's very important to you that your friends and your family and your community accept this person. But I think it's also important to you that your wishes and dreams are fulfilled. The Star is not usually about another person. It's about you yourself. So if it's a person in focus for you, they're very happy, they're very popular, they're very motivated, they're very free. But for my singles, I think that you're getting into this energy where you want to have your dreams fulfilled, your higher purpose, but you're also putting an investment into yourself that will create. This is about more than relationship, I think, for my singles. I want to know what the final outcome is, and then I want to know what this Five of Swords is, and I want to know what the Moon is. What's the final outcome? The Knight of Pentacles. Things are moving slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So things will move kind of slowly. Why is the Five of Swords here? What has Leo had to fight through to get to where they are? The Seven of Cups, illusion, fantasy, daydreaming. I feel like I just heard cutting through to the bullshit and getting really real. Yes. And also fighting for your opportunities as well. I also heard someone wants a pension and they want to retire. Strength. Oh my. You fought through a lot to get back into your personal power and this is a new path for you too. If there's a person in focus for you, and this isn't all you, tell me what the Moon is about, Spirit. Tell me what the Moon is about. But I think this is also, you're going to have to prove it to me with your actions and a good routine. I think a lot of you are also very focused on career right now. The Devil. Okay, here's the insecurities. And like desire, King of Cups. Okay. So if there's a person in focus for you, they might have some issues. This person might be very hedonistic. The King of Cups loves to drink a lot. He loves to eat a lot. He likes sex a lot. He's very emotional. There's a lot of desire here. This person might be very sad too. Or they have regrets and they're sorry for something. You might be, for some of you, I know I have cross watchers here. You might have a Leo masculine that's like sorry and sad that they've had these insecurities and they've had demons to battle, which we all have. But this person might be sorry if there's a person in focus for you for a few things. But for right now, it's going to move slow. And you're setting up a good routine for yourself and taking a conservative approach. What happens after the Knight of Pentacles? The Tower. And look at how this guy is looking back at this like, what? I'm not, bye. It's like you are trotting away and putting a lot of work into something, but you stop and look back over your shoulder one more time at a major change and transformation. If something blew apart between you and another person, or major changes have happened in your life, like you moved, or like things about your work or your relationships, even family stuff happened with COVID, you're looking back at it, you're allowing that to change how you operate from day to day. Because this Knight of Pentacles stays in the Pentacle realm and he stays in the realm of the 3D. I also think that you're moving slowly because you know that major transformation is coming. And then it's going to speed up with the Eight of Wands. I do see that there's some burdens that you're carrying. Just try to release those. Yeah. This was intense. This was pretty amazing. So for my singles, you are really on the right track in regards to relationships, I think. Um, and I think that some of you are going to have a person come into your life that kind of goes through a transformation with you. But the challenge is some of you want to start something with a person that might be in a commitment of some kind already, and they're not sure what kind of relationship they want to have with you. Listen to your intuition. Somebody might have more than one choice. You have to ask yourself, is this really value alignment? Someone could also be a major flirt, almost like a vixen. And don't let go of your dreams. And know that this person wants commitment, but they also have dreams if someone else is in focus for you. Allow for transformation and healing, and let yourself experience this sovereignty where I think you're going to be taking the lead in some part in your life in the middle of the month, Leo, and it will require you to kind of break from tradition to a degree. And that might be what the Five of Swords is. I'm not seeing challenge between you and this person, but your energy is slightly different. And some things might have to change. And investments will have to be made, and the hard work will have to be put in. Big change will come, I think. I think after you let this tower moment happen, then things will speed up. Like it's moving slow and then it'll move quickly. Yeah. Okay, Leo, that was a badass reading. That was one of the best readings I've done. This was the best of the fire signs, I think. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Lion Gang. Take care of yourselves. I really love you guys. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. But other than that, I will see you next time.